Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So, in this video, I'm going to show you guys pretty much why I hate ranked. Why I hate being in Division 20, because a lot of the time you get these kind of fighters. This guy I'm about to fight, he's in the top 100, and all he does is want to clinch, he wants a knee, he wants the elbow. He wants to try to get you down for a rear naked choke. At the end of the video, I will show you that he is in the top 100. Right there, you see we are 1-1. But man, like this kind of fight right here makes me, it just turns me off from the game, honestly. And you're gonna see, I know what this guy's about. I've fought him before. You know, I try to touch gloves. He doesn't want any part of it, which is fine. But the way this guy plays, man, it really disgusts me. And, you know, I'm going to throw some tips at you guys, you know, how I deal with it. So, I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to clinch me. Right there, he clinches me. He wants to push me back to the fence. So, I'm just trying to, you know, use a little bit of distance. I'm trying to slip, because I know all he wants to do is clinch. So, I can try to slip it. Right there, he clinches me again. He wants to put me against a cage so he can take my back. And right here, I'm just punching him. Punch, punch. If your opponent has less stamina than you, you can do that. What I just did, punch right there. I hit a lot of air. I thought he was going to come forward. So what I'm looking to do is land uppercuts. Because uppercuts have vulnerability against clinch attempts. They're the only strikes that do. But they can still clinch you through it, which I don't think is fair, but that's how the game is, so we just have to deal with it. Right there, he clinches again, waiting for him a knee, you know, throw some punches. He's just moving his head without any real reason. Try to work his body. But yeah, uppercuts have, you know, they do more damage when your opponent's trying to clinch you. It's the only strike that does more damage. Like, you can throw hooks and stuff. You can throw a straight, but it won't do more damage. You know, I know Prioxis likes to use a straight because it will interrupt, but it will interrupt, but it won't do more damage. So anyway, you know, you see this guy's game plan. When he gets close, he wants the knee. So I'm just throwing uppercuts, man. Trying to catch him in that vulnerability, but this is top 100, guys. You know, I guess that's what you gotta do to, you know, to be top 100. Just clinch your opponent. And right here, I made a huge mistake by going to the ground with this guy. You know, I should have known better, but I kind of was just seeing blood. I'm just, you know, seeing red. I just wanted to get this guy out of here. I don't even want to be fighting this guy right now, because it just seems like a chore. It makes the game not enjoyable. Right there, he takes my back. I thought he was going to go for the full guard sweep or the half guard sweep, whatever you want to call it. And right there, I made a huge mistake. I figured he was going to deny my up transition, so I tried to go to my right, but he denied it. And look at this, man. This rear naked choke shit is just, it gets old, man. It gets old. Look how fast it's going in. He's not even like, he's covering me once in a while, you know, but for the most part, he was not covering my bars, so I don't understand why his bar was going up so fast. I just don't get it. But I was saved by the bell there, so good for me, right? And I'm pretty much just brawling with this guy because, like I said, I just want to get him out of here. I don't, you know, I could run around, I could try to fight technical and all that, but I don't know if you guys know this, but if you fight technical in this game, you really get punished for it. Especially when you have a guy like this. I feel the only way you can fight technical in Sim is if you have a like-minded opponent. You know? Like, this game's really good if you have, you know, two guys that kind of want to fight realistically and, you know, but when you have a guy that's just, you know, trying to clinch you, man, it's just, it takes the fun right out of it. all this guy wants to do is clinch. He's not pull countering. He's not doing anything, man. Like, if this guy was a good player, any good player, I can't throw hooks and uppercuts like this against because I'd be KO'd so fast. But this guy's game plan is he just wants to either get me down for a rear naked choke or just clinch me. And right here, so when you have a guy that's searching for the rear naked choke, do not roll to sprawl. As you guys see right there, I faked it, then I went to half guard. And then right here, I reversed him because I knew he was going to go to side control. He did it twice. And right here, I was going to try to do some damage, but he rolls the sprawl. I get right up because I was near the fence. And I did not want to end up in that clinch situation where he could take my back. So, I know he wants that rear naked choke. That's his only chance right now. Just look at this dude. He's just weaving his head. Which, whatever, man. That might work against some people, but what he could be doing differently, he could be pole countering me, man. The pole counters are there. But you know what? I noticed that he wasn't, so I'm just going to continue to throw hooks and uppercuts, and hopefully, I can catch him on vulnerability when he tries to clinch. And, I'm not even worried about my stamina at this point because, like I said, I don't even want to be in this fight. And that's the honest truth. I don't even care if I lose, man. Take your points, man. I just don't care because I hate playing guys like this, man. It's just, why play like this? And right here, I clinch him before he can clinch me. I'm going to get my free shots in. And I'm going to do it again. Nope. At some point, I'm going to clinch him before he can clinch me. And that's how you got to fight these guys, man, sometimes. You want to play like an idiot? I can play like an idiot too, man. Boom, catch him. And I'm just coming forward. Mindlessly coming forward. He's not giving me a reason not to. And right there, I get him out of there. But that's not how I would normally play. But like I said, he wasn't pole countering. He wasn't even countering my shots when he slipped. He was just looking to slip, drain my stamina, get me in the clinch, maybe take me down, take my back, get the easy rear naked choke that takes, pretty much no skill. And, yeah, man. What do you guys think of, players like this? I'm sure you guys hate them just as much as I do. But, like I said, I could have played technical. I could have played the distance game and all that. But what I find, for me, that doesn't work. That doesn't work when I fight guys like this. I try to play technical. I try to play sim, and I just get wrecked. So, So when I fight a guy like that, I just, it's reckless abandon at that point. And it's just, I don't even care if they win, man. Like I said, it's just, I'd rather lose, 10 realistic fights than win one spam fest fight. You know what I mean? I'd rather try to play realistically and lose all the time than to, beat a spammer every time I play, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense to y'all, but man, it just, even watching this back, it gets me wound up, man, because it's like this guy can be in the top 100. It's like, this guy's trash, man. Like I said, if I had done that against like a really good player, throwing all those hooks, throwing all those uppercuts, I would have been KO'd so easily because they would have pole countered. This guy wasn't even looking for a pole counter. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys that he actually is in the top 100. And yeah, let's take a look at that and I'll show you. So right there at the top of the screen, you guys see it. Number 71, white chemtrails. And yeah, let me know if you guys run into people like this. What do you guys think? Do you guys think, people like this deserve to be in the top 100? And maybe some tips on how to deal with them. Let's help the community. All right, guys, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, but most of all, have a good day.